New fiver here. $15, still a 2 up here. There we go. Now the restream's working. All right, now I'm looking long again. But first, let me look at targets here. I'd be looking at daily targets. Wow. Next daily resistance is about 200 points away. Then it's all-time highs, right? Yep, we are looking like all-time highs. Yeah. Mario, Linktree is just what I use to combine all my different links and stuff. It's in the description of most of my videos. It has like my trade tracker and whatnot in there. My indicator, YouTube, Twitter, other socials. All right, new fiver here. I might be looking short. Probably gonna wait a minute or two before going short, just for this 15 to hopefully at least end a shooter candle. All right, I'm going to play this inside bar short if I can get it. 45.75 is my sell stop, and I got filled. I'm in at 45.75. We'll go 10 points. Simply 1 minute, 2-1-2 down. A little risky coming into this order stuff here, though. That might have been the move there. All right, hopping out. Oops. Let me type correctly. Let's see what my exit was. It was 5 points. Looks like a flip here. Failed 2 on the 5. One minute left on that candle. Looking long for sure. I'm in at 67.25, 20 points of a stop. And Q long. $67.25. Playing off this failed 2 is the idea. All right, sitting at 10 points profit now. Another 2 up on the 15. We are above the opening range. Grab some liquidity from that 1 minute. I don't mind seeing that. I think this thing is going to end up short I just have a feeling it's going to. But that only happens if we break through this fair value gap. So as long as we're above it, it's still long. 15 and 5 being failed. Not the most attractive thing I've seen, but I'm going to go ahead and close. Too long being a failed 2. I think it's probably coming down for this liquidity here. 16,339. Mickey, yeah, we are in. Well, I am in NQH. They have double the volume of NQ. Z's. Let me double check. So currently we're at 6. Last candle was 23,000. And NQZ was 14 and 14.8. So yeah. The H is NQH4. You know, I don't mind going long with that candle, but I'm gonna go ahead and watch price for a little bit. I think we're chopping up here to go back down. am probably wanting to go short. I have my 2 cents on where the market's going to go. We're certainly above every trend indicator. Full time frame continuity is long. I should just be playing long. Yeah. This has a long way down to go. Or long way down, yeah. And there's not been really a good retrace since we rolled over last week. We've gone straight up for 700 points almost. Tomorrow morning. Isaac said not liking the ranging. Only good move was the open. With my risk, I don't like trading the open. Yeah, I don't trade the open either. I don't know if there's really a good setup unless you're just, maybe taking this 2-1-2 up, but risque. New fiver here. Yeah, I'm going to take a long. Mm-hmm. Actually going to go short, 74.75. Still inside on the 5, so it's still valid. 16374.75. Stops 10 points. This is a calling the top kind of play, not one I recommend. Not that I recommend anything, since I'm not a financial advisor. A little disclaimer there. But this is definitely how these candles have been opening and closing, since I've been here watching price, looks very weak. These candles are testing more of the bottom side than it is the top. Look at these highs are like, what, 4 points away from each other each time. Looks like a mini pivot machine gun setup. But I could be stopped out because this is counter trend. I'm going to add under 70. Minute 37 on this 5-minute candle and a 15. All right, stopped out. New 15 candle coming in 30 seconds. Still a short bias. You see how weak this push up has been? We went up for what? 1 point. Mondays with news later on in the week tend to be not as good days for me. Sometimes I'm able to pull out some good profit though, so that's why I'm here. I am looking to go short again and stop out if it goes 15-2 up. I am in 77.50. Sean, I think we do have a 10-year note auction. I think it's at 1:01 p.m. Jason said, in options land, this is no triple witching week. When monthly, quarter, and weekly options expire, these tend to bring volatility. Yeah, I thought it was quad witching, futures as well. I've always heard quad, at least.
Could be. Definitely some witching going on later this week.
Yes, definitely some witches here. I would appreciate some volatility somewhere. Preferably not to the upside, though. Just playing it super tight today. Go on. There it goes. There's 10 R trim. Or sorry, a 1 R trim, 10 points. Almost 20. That is quite the retrace. I'd like to see this 15 go 2 down. About to get stopped out though. Finicky here. Let's see a 2 down on the 1. Did not see it. All right, all out NQ. This thing is persistent on going higher. That was liquidity there. Looking short again. Ping pong match, yeah. I feel like it's all gonna come crumbling right as soon as I leave. I'm in short 72.75. Let's get off a little bit at 5 points. I know I'm not going to count it as a trim, but it is going to count against my P&L. Just because this is still inside on the 5 and 15 and against full time frame continuity, which we're going to talk about tomorrow in Teaching Tuesdays. Minute 30 on this 5-minute candle. close and break even the rest. Inside bar setup will be a valid setup. Anybody who might have Top Step X, how do you roll over contracts?
Yeah, Jess, I believe they said it's supposed to happen automatically. There is no place for you to roll it over. It's gonna do it when it's ready. So
Interesting.
I believe it. Hopefully, it will happen tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, there's still
Yeah.
volume on the old ones, but it's definitely half as much. It's not illiquid by any means, but it's hard to. Weird. Thanks for
Order
letting me know.
filled.
Definitely looking short here. Inside or 15 minutes still inside.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Jesus. Some prop firms require their trades to trade the highest volume contracts. Never heard of someone getting hit for that rule though. Yeah, I don't think either of the firms I use have that, but the highest volume contract, at least according to TradingView, is the NQZ. But I am short. It's like halfway up here, 65.75. Trying to trade on this Top Step TV one or Top Step X one. Stops would be probably 10 points. 10-point holdover, which would hopefully lead to a 5-minute outside bar if I do get stopped. Marcos, could you say you are in a trade way earlier or announce you are going to take a trade earlier? Sometimes it's way late. I can't be any faster than clicking sell and saying I'm short. That's as fast as it gets. You guys hear it the quickest being on voice. If you're looking at the alert channel, it's going to be as delayed as it takes for me to type it out, though.
Can't you just put a Neuralink in your brain and we can link up?
An automatic message saying I'm short or long.
Exactly.
That would be interesting because you guys would get alerted for every scalp I take and probably blow your minds with how much I pay in commissions. Not as much as Mr. Wilson, but he also takes home profit. Yeti Sports Pick says, "Yikes! Blew both my funded accounts this morning." Yeah, this morning's been a tough one, but hopefully you you learn some lessons, have some new rules in place for next time, and you can come back stronger. Need to see some follow through here at the end of this 1 minute candle. Taking a little bit off here at 7 points. Hard stop loss break even. Probably going to go for 10 right now there. There it is. 10 points there. Next trim's 20. I don't feel confident enough in the trend to get... Well, actually, it's 212 down on the Qs.
Order filled.
15-point trim just filled. I heard that. Getting into the 392 puts. Those are at 0.45. The tilt on Top Step X has NQ 73% short. And ES is 51 long, 49 short. Next big order is sitting at 33.50. I paid for level 2 for a month just to see if I would use it. Mario said, "Okay, have you found a good way to capture all your trades automatically besides manual entry of trades for the day? Building spreadsheets all this weekend. Spent so much time on trying to build something, but feel like I wasted my time. Is there a good software or something that helps track trades?" Some people use TradeZella. I'm about to get stopped out here, by the way. But some people use TradeZella. I don't, because if you want automatic trades where every trade you take should be logged, that's fine. I scalp a lot, and so like if I scalp, for example, there were 2 trades this morning that were like 2 to 5 point scalps. I'm all out NQ, but they were like 2 to 5 point losses. I don't count those as losses because I also don't count 2 to 5 point gainers. So if every trade you take hits stop loss or TP, then TradeZella is probably a good one. But for me, I have to use a manual one because I scalp so much. And those puts are probably destroyed right now. Yeah, 29%. Closing those 0.31. Outside on the 5 minute. Oof. Now might be a good long. Mario said, yeah, I scalped the 1 minute pretty heavily as well. Might just log as a daily or weekly performance. Yeah, like I said, it's not a bad idea to log every trade. You just have to sift through those that aren't necessarily, setups that are like full 1 hour wins or losses. Because then that'll skew your data. Then you have like a risk or reward of, if I have a 2 hour play, but then I, close the position at minus 0.25 R, then it's going to skew my risk to reward. I'm going to look like I have a 10 risk to reward versus really I just hit one play that hit 2R. So you just have to be a little careful there. The tilt on NQ has changed. 57% long, 43% short. Certainly looking like a bullish candle here on the 5. I'm going to take the 394 calls, 0.74. A little closer to the money, so if it does chop, I won't be a victim of it. Not confident enough in this to capture anything on futures yet. Outside bar on the 15, that's a good look. .82 would be the first trim on those Q calls. Rodney, if you're still in here, I just saw in Top Step support, well, in there at Top Step TV, they said rollover is tonight after the trading day on Top Step X. Seven minutes left on this outside bar. Could have just grabbed liquidity from up here. Failed 2 on the 5 here. Could be going for another short. We have been in this range since 9:45. This little range we created. Between 9:45 and 10, we've been in for 40 minutes. If I were to pick a bias, it's short right now. I say that as I'm in calls, but calls are valid above this fair value gap, and I'll be cutting if it goes below it. Gonna close 57. Taylor Wilson has joined.
What up, boss?
What up, sir? How are you?
Been better. It's been kind of a hectic morning, but I'm here.
Hey, I hear you on that. No follow through at all this morning. But tomorrow's CPI, I am very excited for that.
I can't tell if we're gonna flush or dump or pump.
I went long, short, long, short, 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 short. Holy smokes, I have a lot of trades this morning. And I have not captured more than 10 points. Oh no, I did. I captured 15. Because I'm legendary. I have 7 trades this morning. Here's another failed 2. Make that 3 failed 2s in a row on the 5-minute. Because an outside bar is a failed 2. 15-minute outside bar closing in 2 seconds. Could be long now. Gonna give those calls another shot. How's ES looking? ES looks like it wants to break too. Oh my. How the mighty have fallen, gold. See if anything's doing anything over here. What were you going to say, Taylor?
I was going to say, how likely do you think it is that we reach for that high, that daily high, a couple of days back last week?
Daily high from last. Oh, you must be on the old contracts. .91 trim on the Qs and 0.50 on SPY. .95 on Qs. There's a breakout. So you are talking 40
Talking
points.
the high from Wednesday the 29th.
Yeah, 40 points from now or so.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't show it on the new contracts.
Oh. Well, then I don't know what I'm on. I thought I was on NQH.
Is your price at 16,100s or 16,400 now?
400s.
Oh. Yeah, I don't see anything. 29th high was...
Then my charts must be acting up then. I don't know what's going on.
Right click, go to settings, and then hit continuous contract switch. Under events. 1.07 on Qs, 0.57 SPY. Wish I got that on futures. But who was to know that this candle would do that? Surely not I. That's that 3-2 though. We talked about that last week.
So you said under chart settings, events, what am I looking for?
Continuous contract switch.
I don't know why I'm not seeing that. That's on TradingView.
Yes. Chart
For
settings.
some reason, I'm not seeing that. I don't know why.
Under events, I have ideas on charts. Do you have that? Top box.
I do not have that on. Is that what I have to have on?
No, but
Oh,
it should be ideas on charts, session break, and then continuous contract switch.
there must be something up with mine. I don't know if it's because I'm using the desktop version, but all I have is futures contract expiration, latest news and mines, news notifications on charts, and then
Might be that one, the futures contract expiration.
so I have it turned on right now. I guess I need to turn it off.
Maybe.
Let me
'Cause
try that.
I don't see that on mine.
I don't know. It's still not doing anything. I don't know.
Mine's the desktop as well.
Oh, it is. Well, shit. I'll mess with it later.
Yeah, as long as your quotes are correct, 16. We're sitting at 16,398 right now. 16,400.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm just for whatever reason my daily chart is showing, and I'm on NQH 2023. It's showing that to our left on the 29th. I don't know what I'm looking at here.
Oh, you're on
We have
NQH 2023. I'm on NQ1 where it has the continuous contract switch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is then.
But so let me see here. Yeah, because it's looking at March. Like it's looking when you do NQH, it's looking at March right now. What is going on here? Oh wait, NQH 2024. Never mind. Yeah, so it's. I see what you're seeing now. Maybe this is the way to go. But the NQ1 has continuous contract switch.
That's what I had it
sense,
on.
but...
I just didn't know if it. I didn't know when TradingView actually does the rollover.
Oh, I got you.
And I noticed this morning when I got on Ninja that it was rolling me over, so I just wanted to make sure everything was lining up.
Gotcha. Mario said, I love that 3-2 on the 15-minute. Is the idea of 3-bar to go in the direction of the way it closed, or do you take a break of either side? Yeah, you take a break of the side typically that has full time frame continuity. So obviously full time frame continuity is pointing up today. So, and I'll give you a little snippet of what we're going to talk about tomorrow is going to be full time frame continuity. And something I'm going to say is that full time frame continuity tells you who's in charge, and not only that, but they're doing what they want to do right now. So big money moves the markets. We already knew that. But the most important part is they're doing it right now because all the time frames are pointing in the same direction. So they want us to go up on the monthly, right? It's clear because the monthly's green. They want us to go up on the weekly's green. They want us to go up on the daily's green. But if the hourly's red, it means that they're not really participating right now. They're letting price, either they want to be getting more down low, they want to get a better price on something, whether that be NQ or whatever chart you're looking at. But they want to get a better price. But as soon as that full time frame flips back on, it means that they're starting to push back into where they want to go. That's the theory behind full time frame continuity. And so a 3-2 on the 15 here leads into that full time frame continuity. So it was a highly probable trade. Technically, strat targets was only like 5 points, but you'd probably be looking for at least one R if you're that close, especially at a breakout, right? Because this 3-2, you didn't break high a day yet. This is the candle that broke high a day, and so if you're predicting a breakout, it's a good idea to always save trims for at least 1 R. Qs at 1.17 and SPY at 0.67. Mario, when do you usually when do you usually post your option swings and overnights? I have a small options account I want to try some stuff with. Do you base the overnights and swings on strat? If so, which time frame daily? I would not do overnights. If I had a small account, I would not do overnights. I would only do the swings. And swings will pick back up here probably this week after CPI, after Wednesday. Overnights are just very, very, very risky. And not only that, but I also average down a lot in the overnights because they are based on strat. So there's a couple variables, volume and strat. So like right now, I'd be looking at BABA. If BABA has enough volume at the end of the day and is a failed 2, I know that the failed 2 means that tomorrow it is probably going to go 2 up. But there's nothing that says that BABA won't go down and make a candle like this, right? It could make a candle that opens all the way down here and then you open up down 50%. But as long as it doesn't go 2 down, then it's still valid for the idea that it'll go 2 up and be in profit. So I'll average down in overnights a lot more than anywhere else. And I usually either up or down. If it opens up in profit, I'll average up. So it's just not amazing for small accounts. A lot of people like overnights for small accounts. I don't love them for small accounts. I do like swings. Swings are strat based. You can look at the alerts. I don't know if I have. You see, I do have daily setups in here under the strat scans - stocks that will alert you. Like for example, today it alerted McDonald's daily 212 up, or sorry, a 22 reversal with full time frame continuity pointing up. So right now, McDonald's is valid for a long, and targets would be probably 289, 290. So I'd be looking at a 290 call, maybe a 290, 295 debit spread, something like that. NVIDIA triggered short 2-2 reversal, and if fair value gap, I'd be targeting 455s. So I would look at a 455 call, or sorry, put, or I would spread out and do maybe a 450, 445, 455 put debit spread, something like that. But that's how I do my swings. But yeah, my swings are 100% strat based. I haven't done them since the baby came. And I was on a heater before he came, but it's very dependent on the market. For example, since November, we've been looking forward to December for the rate hikes. Yes, I could have traded and done, swings going all the way up in this last, couple weeks, but I'd rather wait until the next rate decision and then know where the market's probably going to go based on that news, which is probably a Santa rally. And then I can feel confident taking swings long. That is kind of the thought process. The other thought process is that NQ is very much not enjoying the time above 16,400. Coming back for a retrace. No, I'll take. Mario said, "Do you only take swings long, or do you do put swings as well?" Nope, I do whatever the chart tells me. The perma bull in me wants to be long all the time, because in my mind, stocks, the meme stocks only go up, but in reality, most stocks do only go up over time. If you're looking at the yearly chart or whatever, they generally go up. And so I think that going short is just going down to get more liquidity to eventually go long. Or like if I look at the Disney chart here, and I know NQ's moving down, I'm not taking anything yet. But if I look at the Disney chart here, right? What is that? IS Disney. So like obviously Disney's had a long journey going down here. So if you grabbed puts up here, you're obviously up a massive if you did leaps. But I was in Disney calls down here. I just didn't hold them to expiration. It's hard for me to hold it to expiration, mostly because eventually, once you're in the money so much, the delta ramp up doesn't increase anymore. And so it's better for my money to be elsewhere where delta could increase more. But like I said, we went down here. Yes, we had some earnings that pushed us down, some bad guidance or whatnot. But ultimately, Disney will be up here somewhere again in the future. So I like to play long, but I will play short. Ooh, it's 11 o'clock. I'm not supposed to be here. But it does look long. All right, I'm gonna stand here and or stay here and look at the chart for a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. Mostly because I have to go outside of the office. So I will keep an eye on this. If anything happens, I'll alert it if I get in a trade. I'm probably gonna do wider stops unless it's a short up here at the high day. But that is it today. 4 wins, 1 loss, 2 break evens, and options 2 wins, 2 losses. So pretty good day. Tomorrow is obviously going to be a really hopefully volatile day, and one that if I can catch the trend should be a really good, nice day to trade. So looking forward to that. I'll see you all here tomorrow morning, 9:45 ish. And if you're going to keep trading, be safe. I think we've established that we're probably going to go long today, but I would not be surprised to be back into that opening range again. So I'll see you all here tomorrow. Trade safe if you're going to keep trading. Use stop losses. Don't play your account one trade. And yeah, I'll see you guys. Live to fight another day.